Okay, I'm already kind of here, and I thought, why not give it a shot? Because I'm here, and now we get into, as far as I can tell, looking at all of the rest of the Pokemon on the list that we are missing, our final 18. They're all annoying. Like, some of them are 1 in 100 chance, and they're all kind of annoying to get. I think we've knocked out most of all the easy ones, so we're moving on. Now, I don't know if this is the best way to catch this, but we're going to give it a shot for 20, 30 minutes. We are after, I kind of mentioned it last time, but the next one is a Wormadam. It is a bug. It evolves from Burmy, which is another bug, right? I assume so. Here in Legends Arceus, I can catch all of the different forms. We're going to start with the Meyerlands? Sure. Let's start there. Looking at 2 different locations for a source on where to find this thing, it seems like in Diamond and Pearl you evolve Burmy, right? That is kind of, this Pokemon originally came about in Diamond and Pearl originally, and Platinum, and Heart Gold and Whole Soul Silver. And then you could get it in X and Y, and then it was transferable only through the various systems until Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. So we do have that to fall back on. However, we're going to try this. Here in the Meyerlands, it just says shaking trees to get the Sandy Cloak. Now, how do I shake a tree? Okay, so there's not a button. What if I run into it? What? Okay, there's not a good turning radius on this thing. Okay. Okay, so it's not that. Do I use a Pokemon to shake a tree? I bet I do. How do I switch to my Pokemon? What? X. Jeez. All right. First of all, let's actually put up the one here. Okay, so how do I, like, tell you to do things? Do. Okay. What? How? Shaking trees? Maybe you don't shake the tree. Maybe you find a tree that is shaking. Hold on. This requires an internet search before I spend any time on it. Legends Arceus. Shaking trees. How do you get them to respawn? Super easy way to get this. People were apparently going after a Cherub. A what? Harvesting shaking tree. Can you make trees shake? No. Okay. So you just need to look for trees that are shaking. Okay. See, in some of the other games, you definitely can go up and shake a tree. And that's how you get, like, berries to fall. Like, look. This has all kinds of stuff in it. Okay. So if there are berries, then you can... Alright, somewhere in the Meyerland. So this is why it might be annoying, and this is why we're just giving it a chance to see if it's going to be worth it to try here. Because if it's easy enough, which I don't know that it's going to be, then I don't have to go catch different Pokemon, and then evolve them based on their location. We are after 2 different ones. I apparently found the Wormadam plant cloak just playing the game, but I've never gotten the sandy cloak or the trash cloak. And it's like a cocoon thing. It's trying to blend it into its environments, and so that's why it changes locations. And so I could go catch I could go catch Burmy, which apparently is not a thing you do in this game. Apparently, I mean, it's certainly not listed on any of the resources that I see that you can go catch Burmy, but surely you can. Did they only put one in here? Actually, I could check that, couldn't I? Where's my Pokedex? That should be easy enough to see. I don't know its number in this thing. I really wish that there was a way to see an easy... Hold on. Does it show me it's like national? Ugh. Scroll up. Number 413 in the overall, but again, I want to know its individual Pokedex number for this game. What's Gen 9? This is Scarlet and Violet. That's not helpful. 8? Previous generation Pokemon is not available in this generation. Is only usable in non-standard. Okay, so this is like for fighting stuff, for battling. Why can't I find it? How is this difficult, right? Pokedex entries. It doesn't show. Okay, wait, there's the number. Legends Arceus. 40s? 44, 45? Okay, so you can catch Burmy. Okay. That makes sense. Now, it doesn't mention evolving Burmy. It only talks about where you can find it. This is why it's confusing, is because they've picked, for the Pokedex entries on these websites or the app or wherever it is, they've picked the more common, I suppose, or more... I don't know. They picked something. They picked the fact that you technically can catch it, and so then that's where its location is. But does that mean it's going to be easier to find it in that place than it would be to go catch a Burmy and evolve it? I don't know. It doesn't tell me that. So I'm left to wander and look. I assume that it's in the trees, because it's kind of a tree Pokemon. So I've been looking for shaking trees this whole time, and I hope that's right. I haven't seen any tree shaking. Have you? Oh, hello. Goodbye. No. I need to evolve it. You know, for as much as this game did something different, the fact that they made it like you're in danger from these Pokemon. It's a cool, realistic thing, but it also gets kind of annoying. No, I didn't. I just thought that would be a thing I could pick up. Yeah, I don't really need it, though. All right. Those are some bugs. What is that? That's a flower. That is a Vivichoke. See, I don't think that doing this is going to release Pokemon. I think that is specific to the berries. Because I'll give it to him what I'm talking about with this game being like, it's more difficult. You definitely have to, it's a lot more active of a Pokemon game. I'll say that. Which is a really cool concept, and I like that they did it. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate this game for very much what it did. It kind of revitalized, and I was really happy about it. It's a lot. It really paved the way forward for some stuff, which is cool. But it is not not an average Pokemon game. The way that they did, like, battles changed. You really kind of had to relearn how it works. And this, okay, there is a shaking tree. Now, what do I do with a shaking tree? was trying to peer into the tree. Well, I don't see anything. Why did that give me an icon? Oh, could I, like, pick the low-hanging fruit? Alright, let's see what happens. That's not what I meant to do. Let's see what this does. Oh, okay. That's a Burmy. We're going to catch it anyway. Hopefully. I think we'll be okay. Just in case. Now, does it show the Burmy in its different... Oh, Burmy only evolves if it's female. Okay, so that's a Sandy Cloak Burmy. Cool. So now if I evolve it... Oh, whoops. No, it's bug. That makes more sense. Level 100. Okay, so I don't actually have it on me because, of course, my party was full. I did not think that through. Let's teleport back because we need to leave this area anyway. We have a chance. Is there a box there that I can swap them out without having to go to the... I can't remember if that's what that box does or if that's for crafting. That was from last time. That's item storage, rest, craft. You just switch up your... I want to see my Pokemon. Aha! Okay, so I can do this on the go. Excellent. Arceus, you stay here. Let's go to the next location and see if we can't go find a trash cloak. Thank you. Okay, that wasn't too bad. We'll just look for Burmy. Game locations. For Burmy. Oh, it's the same. They just use the same list. That's why it's exactly the same. Cool. Just being lazy. I don't actually know if you can catch the Wormadam in this game at all, or if it is only going to show me. However, I feel like there's not a lot of trees in the Iceland, so I'm not going to go there. The Highlands is also the Sandy, so we're going to go to the Coastlands. We're going to Coastlands and look for shaking trees for the trash cloak. We have a chance to find it there. I'm actually surprised I found one. I was afraid that this was going to be a little annoying. Shaking trees will be easier to see in the daytime. That's a good idea. Let's rest for a week. The Coastlands. Shaking trees in the Coastlands. That's not what I meant to do. I don't know if I'll be able to tell which trees are shaking from the air. What's this? Okay. Seems like a pretty good spot for a Pokemon to hide, right? A cocoon Pokemon. What is this thing? Bug type. Usually they say, like, it's a bugworm, bagworm. It's a bagworm Pokemon. Alright. Let's look for shaking trees here. If we can find a one that's shaking. Okay, that is a... Why can't I zoom in? Why? What sense is it? Okay, that's a Mothim. I don't remember if that's one of the ones that has different... Definitely the one we saw before. But, of course, I know I've caught whatever it could possibly be because you can only catch them in region-specific areas. all of its exclusive forms. Which is okay. We're not going to worry about that. We're just going to try and find the ones that we can find. That's why it's not going to be a full, complete Pokedex, exactly. Unless this tree is shaking, which it is not. Let's head back to where trees are. Not a lot of trees at the coastlands, huh? Just head on back through here. See if we can spot anything shaking. In that result about shaking trees, I did briefly read something pertaining to how you could get them to respawn. They were like, go back and rest at the camp. So I suppose if we don't see one, whoop, that's shaking. Okay, I'm gonna walk around, take a look. Oh, okay. I definitely saw an image where somebody like, oh, hey, there we go. That is the trash cloak. Same thing. Please stay in. And you're caught? Oh, come on. I can't hit you. You will die. I need you to just stay in. I guess I can just do this, can't I? Yes. Oh, you don't have to aim it. If you could just stay in there, that'd be cool. Great. Okay. Sorry. That's 2. That's both of the ones that we need. Let's go ahead and go back to camp. Let's go somewhere where I can fight some higher level stuff so they level up quickly. I guess that's the Icelands. Is the Icelands the last place you go? I think it is. I guess I probably... I just had the thought. If I have the forms, because they're not on my list, that may very well mean that I have a Sandy Cloak or Trash Cloak Burmy already that I could have evolved, and I might not have needed to catch them. I never considered that until right now. Whoops. That's still item storage. I guess that really is the only way to... Ooh, why am I yawning? It's the middle of the day. I'm not tired. Okay. Form change based on last location of battle, then evolve. That's the only note I made here. Clearly not accurate. I would like to trade out some of my Pokemon. Oh well, that's fine. We had a little adventure along the way if I did actually have those. I don't know how else I would have them in the list. So I feel like it's possible. Yeah, you're a big, strong Pokemon. Or at least you are in evolved form, which means you're probably going to give me more experience. Level 44. Oh, super effective. Sweet. Just take that. 44 is not bad. I know that it could go up higher, like the 60s and 70s and stuff. Can evolve. What about that one? That one can't evolve yet? I thought it said 20 on both of them. Like they evolve at level 20. Whoops. But they also had some weird requirements for evolving. Which I'm hoping it's just... Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. I should have read that first, too. Evolves from a female Burmy. I feel like I've noticed that starting at level 20. It is one of Burmy's final forms, the other being Motham. So it can evolve into a moth. Oh no. I did not realize that. Are either of those female? Otherwise, this isn't going to work at all. How do I see what's the party? Nope. Nope. One of you's a female. Oh. Well, let's see what happens. That other one's going to become a moth. And if that's the case, it's a really intense evolving scene. I don't remember this. All right, that's one down. Let me check and see if it'll... I actually might need to go check the other app. I can check off the trash cloak of Wormadam. That's cool. Probably should have been paying a little bit more attention because this is going to become a moth. We'll do it anyway. Just to see, but yeah. Trying to figure out what that noise was. It was my controller vibrating. I don't remember evolving too many Pokemon in this game. That evolve scene is intense. So we got one. I wonder what's faster. No, I don't need to do this anymore. Oh, am I being targeted now? I guess I am. Oh, cool. We'll take care of this real quick. You obviously didn't see me take down 2 of your kind just before this. At least we got one this video. I don't know if we're going to get another one now that I have to go find shaking trees again, I guess. Unless I have... it seems unlikely that I would have the other versions. It's probably worth a check. Yeah, hold on a minute. As soon as I can remember how to get back to the save thing. Okay, we're just gonna see... Pokemon species, Burmy would be under B. BU, Burmy. Just gonna double check here to see. You're male. You're all, okay. You were a female, so I actually had, and I had the wrong one. Ah. All right. Well, let's see. It's been 24 minutes almost. Let's run around for another 10 minutes and see if we can find the sandy cloak. That is annoying. Oh, well. Let's see. Sandy Cloak was back in the Mirelands or the Highlands. Let's go to the Highlands this time. We'll at least go somewhere different. We'll do a little run around. We'll see if we can find any. If not, that's fine. We still found something this part. That's not going to continue happening every time. I can guarantee it. I know that it was going to get to a point, I think I said at the beginning of this one, that we were going to start hitting episodes where we were not actually making... I mean, we are attempting to make progress, but that doesn't guarantee that we are going to actually hit a new number every time. Don't care. I would like to return to the village, please. And maybe we'll switch it up and do something different next time, if that's the case. But let's give it a shot. Here we go. Yep. Highlands. We're going to run around in the Highlands, look for shaking trees, hopefully find a sandy cloak that is female. My cat is crying because she wants food, and it is getting close to food time. Yeah, I hear you. We're hoping to find a shaking tree. Nope, wrong way. There's a bunch of trees over there. Let's go see if any of them want to shake. Anybody doing a little shake? You're a big angry. Okay. I don't see any. Let's go back the other way. Why are you doing that? No, we don't need to go fight the alpha. I wish I knew whether or not I could see them shaking from the air. Anything? Nothing? Okay. Well, let's continue. Leave me alone. I have no quarrel with you. I simply want to find Pokemon that I am missing from my collection. Okay, nothing is shaking. Big map, big area we can go. Let's go this way. We'll go in search of trees. We went this way. That's where the camp is. Let's go this way. Over the waterfall and through the woods to shaking trees we go. Wait, is that the camp I started at? No, this is Mountain Camp, and I started at Highland Camp down there. Okay, good. I'm not seeing any shakes. Let's go over here. Climb up on this ridge here. Now, both times that we've seen a shaking tree, it has been one of these with the fruits on it. It's not been a normal tree. So that might actually be a hint there for me, if I was paying attention. Because I just thought about it. Maybe I should be focusing exclusively on those types of trees, because those might be the only ones that will shake. Let's climb up here. And up here. Look, Gligar. Not interested in you today. Where's one? Whoops. Okay, you're actually a Wormadon. You're I don't risk it. But it's a higher level. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. Man, I wish I had my Pokemon that could. Oh, wait, I do. I can switch to you. That's the Sandy. I'm in shock. That's the Sandy Cloak Wormadam. Boom. Done. That's two. I didn't expect that. Cool. So that worked. Nice. That wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. I actually managed to find exactly what... Okay, so you can find them. Let's just go ahead, head back, and store them. That's it. For Arceus, I think that's it. Those were the only ones that I knew I needed to get, and it was going to be easier to get them. I have it marked as both Diamond and Pearl or Arceus. So with those two done, that leaves us 16 left to go in the overall total goal here. And that is a wrap on Pokemon Legends Arceus. We can put the card back in its cartridge. Well, I mean, I keep them in the case, the carrying case for the Switch itself, rather than like in their game case. The game case is over on a shelf instead. But anyway, that was cool. Bit unexpected. I really didn't Didn't think that was going to happen like that. I didn't realize I could see them. Look at them. That makes sense. I think I did know that. Let's see here. We're just going to multi-select. Excuse me. Sorry. Apparently I can't swap them there, but that's everything. And now we're done. And we just save the game. And we are done with it. There we go. That wasn't that bad. I really thought that was going to be worse. Anyway, next time we will go after something else on the list. I haven't decided yet. So I will think about it. And we'll find out next time. Thanks for joining. Getting closer. 16. 16 videos left, huh? No.